This is my room. It's a little messy right now because, you know, I don't have a house cleaner. Here's the Rock. He's awesome. Here I keep my trunks. You know, I just stack them. Gotta have a bunch of different colors because you always gotta look fresh, you know? That's why I look up to guys like Ric Flair. He always had this different gear. And that's my board right there. It's actually my goal board. I had finished every goal I already had for part 1, so I had to make a part 2. There's my sister and me, and that's me and my great uncle Moxie. And here's me with one of my faves, CM Punk, as a kid, and that's me with Edge and Randy Orton, because you know I'm a fan, just like you, and that's me with Buff. Buff is the stuff. He let me wear his hat. Pretty big deal.
Alright.
How do I look? Good?
Looks good, yeah.
Okay.
What kind of kid were you like growing up?
I mean, I was, not to toot my own horn, I would like to think I was the perfect child. Nobody is, but pretty close. I mean, sports, took to them fairly fast. I was always, you know, on time for school or for athletic activities. I was never really a problem child. And here's me, pretty young, you know, right there. It's a nice shirt, just chilling on a porch, you know, just regular kid stuff. All the time, I'm like happy-go-lucky, nice Max, everybody loves me, whatever. But like sometimes it's nice to like step out of those shoes and step into like this like, you know, like really like smart and like cool guy that like doesn't care about like what other people think because he's awesome. To me, Kenny, the reason why I brought you here is to make people understand that two different people, man. Like there's the character and then there's just Max, you know, and Max just likes to be like everybody else, you know. I'm just like you, man. I do the stuff. And yeah, for me, like both in and out of character, I just feel like Burberry is kind of the standpoint for excellence. I think everyone can agree that if you're wearing one of these bad boys, you're doing okay for yourself, you know? You're doing okay for yourself.
And you're doing okay for yourself?
I mean, as best as I could do, you know? Just trying to stay humble at all times. That's what I'm all about. Just being humble and rocking the burb. Growing up, it wasn't that easy in the sense that there was economical periods of hardship in the Friedman family, and that's not something I like to open up about because I play this character who has who has all this money and these grand, beautiful things and luxuries, and like I wasn't afforded that as a kid. You know, like there were periods of times where we were living paycheck to paycheck, and then my dad, he started his paleo baked goods company, which luckily for us just exploded and skyrocketed. And now I am fortunate enough to live in this beautiful environment. This is the lounge, you know, just a little chillaxing spot, nice couch. The whole set actually came out pretty cheap. It was around like, I don't know, like 50K, 80K. But, you know, like, for what it is, it's like, you know, just really immaculate stuff here, I'd say. Yeah. And this is my foam roller here. Comes in handy. You know, when you're taking as many bumps as I do around the ring, you know, sometimes you just gotta roll stuff out a little bit. You know, this thing, love that. And, yeah, flowers. And that is my digs. It was real easy. I'll just say it. I'll just say it outright. Pro wrestling came really easy to me. Yeah.
For how long exactly?
Just 2 years. Well, I guess 2.5 now. So it's I guess it's not as impressive as it was, but still pretty impressive. Yeah.
Better than you!
Can you hear it? Pause raise it all the way up. I just think everybody should see this match. It's a really good match. I'm sure everyone's seen a Leo Rush entrance. Great guy, though. It's tricky. Just gotta get to my part. Still not me. And that's why one of my monikers is the 2-year vet, because I want to be a role model to guys who are like me, just starting out in this industry. Because I am a role model. There is no one at the age of 21 without television exposure that has rose as quick as I have in professional wrestling. And that's just the facts. And I want to be there for kids like me.
I mean, I could insert clips of it. We don't have to see.
No. Did you see? I wiped my butt with the toilet paper. I threw it in the crowd. Oh, God. That's the kind of improvisational skill that not everybody has. You know what I mean?
And as you just heard him say,
do you watch back a lot of your matches?
All of them.
championship. A lot of notches one more time, making it clear.
So how did Max get into professional wrestling?
So I was very good at football, and that's not me, being arrogant. Like I was really good at it. It was able to bring colleges of very high levels to my doorstep, and in my heart of hearts, I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to wrestle, but to appease the parental units upstairs there, I thought it was the right thing. So I went to an Ivy League school that I legally can't name, and I was there for a full week, for what they like to call Hell Week. I'm assuming you don't know what that's like because you're probably not an athlete, but what Hell Week is they take you in and they essentially give you just all these stressful and athletically bearing tasks, It wasn't really Hell Week for me, it was average week. It wasn't what some might call hard. And at the end of the thing, the coach had approached me, la-di-da, he told me he wanted me to start as a freshman, big whoop. And I was just like, I didn't feel anything. And I remember going to my room, and my college roommate was waiting for me there, and I was just in a funk, man. And my roommate was like, "What's up, man? What's wrong?" And I just said, this isn't for me. I know what I need to do. I need to be a professional wrestler. And my roommate looked at me, and he paused, and he left the room. And that wasn't a good sign for me. It turns out he narked on me, and he had went up to the head coach and told him that I was wanting to leave. And the head coach brought me to his office that day, and he said, look, we've spent way too much time and effort on you to leave. We love you so much. You're amazing. You're quite possibly one of the best athletes we've ever seen come to this school. And I said, I understand, but for me personally, I just feel like I need to leave. And this is when the coach got weird with me. He said, we can't let you do that. And I was like, come on, coach, this is getting a little ridiculous. No, you're too good. We can't let you leave. So one night what I did, at around 4 a.m., I packed up all the essentials, I got in my truck, and since I'm a very godly man, I stopped. I looked up into the high heavens and I said, God, do you want me to become a professional wrestler? And there was pure silence. And out of nowhere, I swear to you, I saw this bright light calling me, and it was near the exit of the campus. And I know this sounds maddening. I know. But I promise you. So I started up my engine, and I just went. And I just went through the middle of the night, and I got home. And when I got home, I woke my parents up, and they were screaming at me, cursing at me, expletives left and right. Max, why would you do this? Why would you leave? And I looked them straight in the face. And I said, because I'm going to be the greatest wrestler who ever lived. And pretty much that's how I got started in professional wrestling.
Then things started to get weird.